Hey yo, welcome back guys, Venom here again with another video for you. Right, so this is the SM that's just come out. This is Giemsa. Oh my god, do you know how many times I died against this lady? Right, so when it first came out, I spent around 15 diamonds on revives and I still didn't get the card, so I kind of spent 15 on revives. I think a lot of them went to Lubu. And for some reason I just kept reviving, kept burning my diamonds that way. But anyways, I'm here again with Giemsa. I've died a couple of times now. I actually used 5 stamina refills to finally pass this stage. And once I passed it, it was like, I'll leave it at that. I'll just take the card, take the harpy, and goodbye Giemsa. Okay, so this is a really hard SM, I reckon. You know, like it's pretty basic if you think about it for Greeks and that whatnot. But in terms of difficulty, it's actually a pretty hard SM. Now, a lot of people will have problems against this. Like, no matter how many people will say, like, you know, oh, easy SM, oh, easy peasy, got the card, whatever, I farmed it. It's my Giemsa's on maximum CD now, whatever. I farmed like 20 Giemsas, fed her 20 in, which is CD whatever now, CD max. But anyways, it's a hard SM, no matter what people say. You know, maybe they got lucky in sky drops or whatever. But yeah, it's not one to mess around with. Anyway, so the first level, the first stage, first round was the two symbiosis people, Alice and Athena. So they one dies, the alive one would revive the dead one, and vice versa. So they'll rotate if one of them dies. You use that stage to store up as much CD as possible. Okay, so you have a round limit of 80. Round limit of 80, so you got lots of time to actually store your CD. And I reckon storing up CD is one of the most important things in this SM. Okay, so build up your CD cooldowns with the first round and the second round. Okay, so if you manage to kill Alice and Antonia by luck, you manage to kill them too early, you can actually use Nether to build up your CD as well. So she has a burn trail only skill, which is actually okay. She does 10,000 damage per 2 turns, but she does have a lot of HP. And you can actually use that to your advantage and stall up. Okay, so you see on my team, the majority of my team is actually off their CD now, so they can use their abilities, except Athena, because I haven't bothered to level up her CD as can be bothered. Okay, so the third round is a random chance of Baihu, the Beast Ruler, the light one, or Tatoi, the Depraved Monarch. Basically, it revolves between the two, but they both have the kind of the same thing, so I don't know why Madhead bothered putting light and dark like that. So the light one has 50,000 more HP than the dark one. But they both have the 7+ combo shield, so you need 7 or more combos to do damage to it, as well as any combos you fail to achieve other than 7 or below 7, he will attack you that many times. Okay, next one, round 4 is Xuan Wu, the Divine Lord. I don't know why they're giving it that name, but this is the Earth Chinese Beast, PR form. So he has the attribute Heart Lock. So when the hearts get locked, it means that he will not take damage, but instead he will regain HP according to how much damage you inflict on him. Okay, so you see those kind of lit up runes, or monochrome runes, whatever you call it. They have to be burst every round. So if you have one heart like that, you have to use a converter or whatever to get rid of it, or convert you more hearts so you can actually take away that heart. Okay, so not too bad, this guy. He does have 2 million HP, but he doesn't hurt that much. Okay, so per turn he does 7,000 damage, but not really a problem. Okay, stage 5, clairvoyant or the clairaudient. One reduces your attack damage and one gives you 2 seconds spin time. Yeah, so for 5 turns you're actually weakened. So use this time to spin as much as you can to try and heal as much as you can per turn, but actually use up the 5 turns for it to remove itself. Otherwise you find yourself doing too little damage to the next round, which is Lubu. Okay, so for this round, heal up when you need to, when you're dying. So when you need to, heal up and take them both down. Try and get as close to the CD at the side there. Try and get the CD down to at least 1 before you take them down. Okay? Again, even though I'm doing this guide, I did struggle against Giemsa, so it's not an easy CD for me neither. Okay, so it's Lubu next, the PR'd version. I'm going to add this guy to my Huangfu Duo team when he levels up. When I level him up, anyway. So he has 6,666,666 HP, which is quite a lot of HP. And after 6 turns, he will insta-kill you, unless you have some sort of ability which cancels out his attack. Okay, so you have 6 turns to take this guy down, which is 6 million HP. So in 6 turns, try and do as much damage as you can and take him out. Don't leave it too late, okay? So if you do mega tons of damage and you knock him down to low HP, don't like spin down till he gets to CD1, like kind of like feint spin, where you do like 1 combo to level C, like to when he gets to CD1. I've done that a few times. I think I did it once actually. Did that once. He only had a little tiny HP, right? And then for the last round, when he's off his CD, just about to be off his CD anyway, I spun, and because it's Greeks, it was just too unstable. I didn't do enough damage to kill him, and yeah, he took me out. And that was really frustrating. So don't don't leave it too late. Kill him as soon as possible. Get him out of the way. Right, like so. Next stage is the Komenu of Fortune and the Komenu of Retribution. I don't know how you say that. It might be right, it might be right, it might be wrong. Okay, so 1 or 2 of them, in fact, give you weathered runes on the board after you pick up one of your runes to spin. So not a problem again this stage. They don't do too much damage. Oh, they do actually. I tell a lie. It was 13,000 attack damage, but per 3 turns. So it only works out to be something like. Only works out to be something like 4,000 something attack damage per turn. Okay, so next one is okay. So this one I was actually lucky to get the light one. The light one's actually easier, I think. So the light one and the dark one, the blue one, sorry, the water one and the light one. So I got Katana Minamoto no Yoshitsune, the light one, which he has a 2-second round ability. So you have 2 seconds to spin. If you get Wenjong, I'm afraid that's pretty difficult because you have to basically nuke him down because he has Reflect Shield. So any damage you do to him will reflect a portion of that back to yourself. And usually you do way more damage than you have HP. So when you have Wenjong, it's pretty much more luck for the next few stages because you're going to have to use a few of your actives to burst them down. Okay, so when you get to stage 9, Dipenkara or Curry God, as most people call him, He does 24,000 damage, 24,000 to 25,000 damage actually, with Phantom. So basically he's going to take out any team, defensive or attack, offensive or defensive, I mean. Offensive or defensive, it doesn't matter, he's going to do the same amount of damage to you. Okay, so after 2 turns, he's going to do 25,000 damage, and most likely, not a lot of teams that play this stage is going to have more than 25,000 HP. Let's be frank here. Okay, so take this guy down, do as much damage as you can within the 2 turns, or he will kill you. Obviously, you see I kind of screwed up with the Draconic Compulsion right there. I've got so many light runes, I don't know what to do with it. But, okay, so for Giemsa is the hardest part of this whole SM for me. I just can't get round to not exploding dark and light runes, but popping RGB runes. I just can't do that. I don't know why. I struggled so many times. I had dragon teams, I had dark teams, and then I just basically couldn't spin red, green and blue without bursting red, the darks or yellows, because basically having a dark team means you need dark runes to do damage. So whenever I burst green, red and blue, I don't do any damage with the remaining purples that sky drop or whatever. I just don't know how to do, 7 million damage worth to Giemsa without bursting light or dark with a dark team, you know. So I kind of gave up on that, and I chose Athena to do the mission, and she passed it for me. And I was really happy to pass it today. After spending 5 diamonds worth of stamina refill, I finally beat Giemsa and get her card. I say that I used 3 bonus refill rewards that I had in my reward section to refill my stamina, and 2 extra dimes. And then on the one playthrough, I didn't die. Okay, so this is the Giemsa SM, which was out on the 7th of November 2015. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.